Unconditional, Part 2, the esoteric truth. Now that I have questioned inauthenticity, why shall we hold such an idea, a concept, to such high standards, as though it alone is truth because it was said to us, blind faith and dogma, that someone else who we must look up to said to do it? Do we agree with it? I gave you examples of unconditional love, being cheated on, betrayed, maybe even stabbed in the back. Do you still love this person without condition? Has nothing changed? You may argue that that's not what that means. Fine. But now I move on to the questioning. I got a little obnoxious. Maybe. But now I want to point out the other side of that coin. Why, now that we've questioned? Beyond the idea that somebody said it, whom was an enlightened master, that we've never spoken to ourselves or even met. Beyond that, what value does unconditional have for you? Now imagine this. Not seeing your reality or your life as though you are a servant to another. Not seeing this idea, conceptual, that you are created by this higher Father, Sky Daddy God. Not seeing that someone else has power over your emotions, your mind. But to understand that even in psychology, with triggers and trauma, anxiety, these things that many humans have struggled with, and even now today, there are many who still struggle with this. Instead of fixing the problem, the pharmaceutical industry has developed these crutches who temporarily dull the issue or attempt to recalibrate a imbalance in your hormones. But do we blame our thinking and our actions, our emotions, simply on hormones alone? Is that what controls you, friend? Maybe to many people the answer is simply yes. We are servants to our emotions. But that is not very emotionally mature. It's almost toddler-like in a sense. My human father was one such a case. Though he was older than me by a good, 35 years, let's say. His emotional maturity was infantile compared to mine. And unfortunately, a lot of people in adult bodies operate this way. Hence why you have such domestic violence and why people so easily solve their problems through verbal, emotional, and physical violence. Even gaslight, in a sense, is an emotional immaturity to exploit other human beings. Anyways, a master of the self, one whom has realized and awakened to what it is, also realizes and acknowledges and investigates Why do and would these things happen unless by my choice, be it subconscious, unconscious, or conscious, or better yet, even beyond that? Let's go back to violence. This is easy to talk about. Anger, hatred. Now, let's say we're playing victim mentality, and I have been antagonized into anger or rage because of someone else's actions of disrespect or betrayal. Now, unconditional here is quite powerful for the one whom is in control of all its selves. Quite easily, for me, separating from my stillness, identifying simply as anger, which I did last night, apparently, and so did the person I was around. To do such a thing, anger is a very dense, negative vibration, and to be separated from what you are, identified as anger. Now, the power of your belief and the power of your drevya, your quintessence, your life force, your creation magic, this power now, using what you call the law of attraction, you are multiplying this negativity, identified as it, giving it all your life force, and it lives in your present moment. But unconditional, this is where it has use. If that person who I played victim mentality and accused of angering me, even though it was my choice had I been awakened and not sleepwalking through this dream life, if that same person caused their betrayal or verbally or physically attacked me, and I chose as the absolute authority of this emotional body, mental body, physical body, consciousness body, if I chose the unconditioned that I would not give my energy to anger, then we have stepped onto an entire new plateau. And the same with love and joy and happiness. The moment you decide that your love, your happiness, all these things are not conditional upon the actions, thoughts, feelings, or beliefs of another, you, my friend, have now become much like the torus spin, the infinity spin, a self-generating, self-containing, absolute energy field, which moves only by choice and does not separate and identify as a single spectrum of emotion. The value in unconditional is mastery. To navigate your life non-egoically, not concerned about the thoughts, opinions, perspectives of others, taken as disrespect when they really don't even know what they're doing because they themselves are sleepwalking, or else they would have never disrespected you. The power of treat those who you wish to be treated. This power is like coming face to face with the eye of continence. Coming face to face with what you truly are, and realizing for the first time in your life that you are the one who controls it all by choice. Now, choice is like this. Either you choose, or it's chosen for you and you don't even know.